think I did it, y'all.
Oh! Oh!
Oh my gosh, the Mach 5s already showing their teeth.
Oh! Oh!
I mean, I did get stabbed. Just not by a human, luckily. Conroe, Texas. Just north of Houston. They got trains, cotton, corn, and oil.
At least we can have fun here, unlike in Louisiana.
Industry is booming, and moon houses, moonwalks?
No moon houses.
Allowed.
No trains. No crab bowls. What's going on, you guys? We are back for another episode on the Conroe Riley channel. We are course previewing today the John Burge Park at Shadow. I'm gonna stop. What's going on, you guys?
John Burge Park, Shadow Lakes. This one's otherwise known as Little Egypt, from what I hear most disc golfers in Houston call it. So we really are still feeling the burn of trying to figure out why it is called that, and we haven't yet. So if you know, let us know in the comments. Why do they call it Little Egypt? Is there some pyramid or something out here? Or are these baskets just rob you like some aliens in the dark? I don't know.
I'm back in front of the camera today because we have
treat.
a lovely week off. Hopefully we can spend some time traveling and hanging out with our friends in Arkansas, but we have a couple more things to do in Texas before we get to Tennessee. So today's just gonna be him and I, and he's going down, so.
Super exciting. We know Megan's gonna be talking the crap, throwing some awesome shots. She loves gap shots, and this course looks to be very tightly wooded, so.
I'm feeling warm, so.
Uh-oh, watch out.
The cones are coming out.
I think the lines are there, and they're tight, but if we hit some lines right, who knows, we might get an ace, we might get some good highlights, so hope you guys enjoy it. Let us know in the comments if you've played here or if you like this type of course.
I think it's a great one for beginners because it's really short. There's only one par 4 and everything else is a fairly short, closer to the 300-foot mark par 3. So I'm excited. Let's get started.
Yeah. Stepping up to the tee box of 1, I'm already liking the looks of this course. I've been itching to play some woods golf, been kind of in the open on the tour recently, so hole 1's at 341 feet, playing pretty much dead straight, a little bit of drop about midway down the fairway, so you don't have to play it quite as long as the distance calls. Maybe you throw it about 300, 310 feet, and the disc will do the work for you. There's a row of trees in the middle of the gap down there. You kind of have to select whether you want to play left or right of that once you get down to that second part of the fairway, and then just try to get to the disc, to the ground flat. I'm gonna go my ThrowJoes compass. I'm looking to go down that right side gap. If I can just push it right or push it straight for that whole flight down the right gap, I'll be happy. Just barely too straight. Caught the kind of framing tree, little squiggly guy there on the right, and gonna have to settle for maybe a chip in birdie. Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Gonna go with my keystone here. Since it's a little bit downhill, I want more of like a straighter to understable disc. And it's not really that far, so I'm gonna go with the putter because driver would just end up probably somewhere else than the basket, so.
Very wise, you guys.
Gonna go for more of the dead center tree and hope that maybe I just miss it on the right side. Wow. Definitely missed the right side. Totally put it all the way on the left.
I gotta say, I'm super proud of Megan for her just knowledge of the game. Going with the putter here. Didn't really hit her line well, but chose a straight disc, and the putter's not gonna fade as much. And look, she's right here with a solid window to the basket. Beat this defining center tree and cut the hole more than in half, so I think it was a very mature decision. She tried to disc down on me. She almost got it further than me too, so I think she was trying to one-up me there. You can always phone a caddy if you'd like.
No, maybe harp? My harp?
I think that's a great call. And what gap are you trying to hit?
The right side.
Yeah, I think playing right of that one tree out there is, I think that's the best way to do it, babe. Rips it to the right of the tree.
No, I thought I would have more scoop.
Gets a gentle ground play, definitely.
Long putt.
Yeah.
It's all right. Connor didn't make it too much farther ahead of me. Just
barely
way on the
further.
other side of the fairway. What do you got?
I'm gonna send this jump ante putt with my gauntlet, my beat-in one. I guess I could go with a little toss or two. It's probably smarter. It's probably smarter. Pull out
Spiders crawling on me.
Mr. Orange Creamsicle, the baby. You guys have seen this thing fly once or twice. Little lean back. I think I did it, y'all.
Oh! Oh!
Oh my gosh, the Mach 5's already showing their teeth. I just crashed it. What?
Yes!
Why does this place hate me? What is that?
That was so bad. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
It's that Houston humidity, y'all. It's real out here. You got to use your chalk. That was her
I had
problem.
the grippiest putter, but it just did not translate through. That's okay. I'll just tap yours in too.
Wow, so generous, so kind. I might have putted it too hard to try to get back at the basket, so thank you for that.
Par for Connor, bogey for me. Hole 2 is a 304-foot par 3, pretty much just dead straight, just a little bit to the left at the end. There's a few guardian trees, so you can choose either the right or left side, but the right's looking a little bit tight, and forehand's not really my best game here, so I might have to throw something a little bit more understable. I'll probably go with my diamond. Connor will probably throw, I'm gonna guess, forehand.
Nope.
No?
This is a backhand.
Backhand.
Hit it flat, let it drift a little bit right. Huh?
Backhand pure?
It's just, with uphill, I think it's gonna play a little longer, so I'm probably gonna go with that compass again.
Ooh. Going up with it.
The straight
Okay.
forehand could definitely get a look on the right side of the green, but I feel like the backhand's the pure way.
Then I'm gonna take my little bit less beaten diamond here and just kind of aim for that left side gap and hope that it drifts to the right, but it's not my box, so.
I was gonna let you do your
Connor's
thing.
turn.
Let's run it. Don't forget to check out ThrowJoes for some of the best dyes in the game, you guys. What a great variety he has, and I've been loving this wave dye compass for my straighter kind of powered down mid-range shots. Should be a great shape for this one. Like Megan said, anytime you're playing a disc up a hill, especially if you need it to hold straight or to the right, you gotta play a little less stability than if you're playing flat ground. And yeah, I think that right side is kind of a faux gap. They like their AEUXs here in Texas.
What does that even mean?
Faux Louisiana, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Wow.
A bit low, but I slide past some of the roots and it looks like I have maybe a 40-footer or something.
Nice.
I'll take it, not bad.
Good slide up
Definitely plays quite uphill. I powered that thing, you guys.
there. For real.
I have to go fairway driver.
I know I'm gonna throw it up because I'm thinking it's uphill, so just gotta throw it to the base of the tree in the back.
Sits down in the middle.
I hope you guys are beginners watching this, knowing that sometimes it's a little bit more difficult to play against a professional with no handicaps. But
This hill,
you have to have heart to freaking win, and that's what I'm gonna do, because I got it.
guys, the first level of success in anything is going to be that underlying layer of belief, and Megan is coming today with it. So
I didn't even know I was gonna play today, but I got a 15-minute warning and we're here now.
She's
and
here.
I'm gonna make the most of it.
She's here for you guys. She's here so we can keep pumping out the content all season. We've been having a lot of fun connecting with more of you guys and bringing on special guests, and none more special than Miss Down South Maggie May.
What do you think? I should take the straight gap here?
No.
What?
I think in the woods, the key is to always choose the biggest gap, especially if it can give you a chance.
So what do you think? My harp maybe throw it at
Yeah,
that,
I think harp,
that little spot on the tree?
kind of play it even higher, I think, at those.
I want to take my justice actually.
Yeah, I love it. I think just give it a little juice. Give the juice a little juice.
In my head, I want it to just go, wah! So. Okay.
Yeah,
I can putt from there.
absolutely.
The bane of his putt existence.
Oh no, I'm a big circle 2 jumper guy.
Just circle 1.
I'm a jumper.
Middle circle 2.
This is Cash, you guys. She's talking smack. She's gonna need to though. But maybe not, because that fires me up. Just for the squirrels in the back. Got a big gallery here. And I love them.
Oh!
A little bit short.
Dang.
A little bit
What'd
short.
I say? The vein of his putt
This one's
existence.
legitimately uphill, gotta tell you. Doesn't show on camera ever.
Didn't make it with this one. So I'm gonna use this one. Maybe this is the right one. Yeah. Gotta have designated putters for your circles.
Oh.
Throwing it like a freaking paper plate. And that's not gonna put it in the basket. Good par.
Another par here on the second. Let's see what hole 3 has in store. I've got a feeling I might be throwing this entire course with this compass. This one's 279 feet, tightest gap we've seen yet. Also plays similarly uphill to the last one. So you just gotta throw it straight and true as the arrow flies. Let's see what direction we're facing with the compass. True north, all right.
Nice.
Woo! True north, flies straight as the arrow.
Looked a little northwest to me.
Yeah, I mean, a little, just a tail of west at the end, but ain't no Kanye.
Gonna throw my diamond here because it's uphill. Usually I can get it straight. Probably my best straight throwing disc right now. Sometimes I can get it to fight.
Oh, terrible camera work, but solid shot, just left of the
Got some
gap.
scrambling to do. I'm gonna try this justice again, but something in me tells me I'm probably gonna hit this tree. So.
Not a bad opportunity for that forehand roller, or just a turn, like a spiking turn forehand.
I don't even know what to do here.
Throw that thing like vertical spike Anheuser.
Vertical, like that?
And let it fight. Are you trying to roll it, or are you trying to?
I was just gonna throw it.
I think of the air shot, yeah. Almost try to roll it, but give it some height and it'll fight.
All right, going with my caddy. I trust you. What, just like straight?
Yep.
Yeah. No. Yeah, the other way. Oh, no.
Talking them this down. I love it.
Deep here in the woods with the spiders, I've been caught in a web of mess. I have 2 windows, both about 1 foot wide. I can either choose to, this is attached. Oh, I'm really in a pickle here, huh? Just gonna do some landscaping for a second. Jasmine Dragon Bossing Sape here.
Veteran play, opening up the height, getting to the knee.
Yeah. Yeah. Gets me under this branch that I would probably originally hit. I'm just gonna aim straight for Connor's face. So in retrospect, what I should have done, now that I already threw that, is probably just pitched out straight back into the fairway and not have trying to go straight for the basket, take my medicine, because now I've got about a 2-3 foot gap. But it's all right, because I'm gonna freaking nail this thing. Just gonna throw this so hard. Oh, more spiders. Really? I'm just not playing smart. This is for fun.
Oh.
That would have been cool.
Good run, baby.
Made that one.
Even with the rolling camera.
Woo. No distractions have got me.
Unflappable. Like a baby bird.
All right, we got a big 15 footer.
Well, let's see if the basket will accept our first birdie of the round. Hole 1 did not want to.
Don't do it. Come on, course. Woo!
Calvin. Wow.
He is not Calvin Heimberg.
Cut it. That's not going in the video. People cannot see that. Nope.
I saw everything.
There we go. Birdie here on hole 3. Felt really good about that shot out of the hand. Let's see how many throws of 18 off the tee I take this compass.
That was a birdie for you and a bogey for me?
Yeah.
Or a double bogey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double bogey.
Double bogey. Good putt, good save.
Thank you. A true gentleman catching the spider webs. They are so real out here. We've seen one person playing disc golf and we've been here for like an hour and a half already.
Yeah, springtime in Texas, not only do you have the spider webs, you get the silkworms. So if you're breaking a little path into the woods, you're almost always gonna be, if you're the first one of the day or the first one of the week, especially, you've got 5 spider webs.
Hole 4 is a 339 foot par 3 dual option fairway. Supposedly the basket's straight ahead, but I can't see it.
I saw it a second ago. Where is it?
Well, you're also a whole foot taller than me, but we're just
There it
gonna
is.
stand here and say it's dead straight. So what I'm gonna do, I just got this really cool disc from Greggy Biscuits, actually. A little double stamp crave action. Sorry,
Ooh.
Latitude, but I'm not sponsored. It seemed to have had a pretty straight flight, a little bit of curve at the end, and I've only thrown it once, and it seems like that might be the one, honestly. Been loving MVP plastic lately. It's pretty sick, and who can, I mean, look, it's friggin' bats.
She is a big spooky girl. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with the same compass. This right side feels bigger off the initial hit, but then as you get down there, you really gotta get skinny. I think this left side's gonna remain a little bit bigger in the middle there, so I'm gonna take just a touch of turn here. Try to make sure to keep my eyes down the gap as I run up.
Smooth. Okay.
And I got the tree backstop. I think I needed that. I feel like I would have went another 40 feet, so.
Looks a lot farther than what I was predicting it to look like in my head, so.
Yeah, it's definitely playing pretty legit, 325-ish.
325 or to the 344 foot.
Slightly downhill though, you know, this will carry if you hit the height.
Okay. Shout out to Greg. Hope you're watching this. Second flight. Oh, that was so high. It's okay, because now I got a really
Gap hit.
open, wide option from the left. It's a little upshot.
If you didn't already see our Open at Austin doubles battle with Ella Hansen and Raven Klein, Greg actually joined me as my partner, and He was extremely entertaining with both his quips verbally and with his play. So
Oh my gosh, he was banging those circle twos.
shout out Greggy G.
Cleaning up all of Connor's mistakes. Got lots of bugs.
Compass.
Did I ask for your help?
No.
All right.
Do not give unsolicited advice.
No spraying beta. My feet good?
They look great. There it is. Throwing the Hetchy compass, beating the last big guardian, and gonna be rewarded with a nice putt for par.
That was the power I needed on that harp shot.
For sure. She got a little bit of grunt in there, guys. Sometimes that's the key. Just a little touch of grunt.
10%
Extra.
more power with
Yeah.
the grunt.
It's proven. Science. We like math and science. You know, I thought this was a good tree off the tee, but honestly, if I pushed past it, I probably would have gotten even closer. There's enough trees, I don't think I really would have been able to scoot too far past the basket. But just outside the circle, it appears. Ooh,
Yeah, great putt.
airmail.
I've been practicing a lot in the backyard with my putts, but I've been using Faiths instead of Pures, which is what I putt with, so maybe I should practice with what I use actually.
Let's go.
Finally,
Save the
par.
par. Great shot, babe.
Got it. We're just gonna talk a whole lot before I putt because I guess that's the trick. Do how Connor do.
Oh, gotta settle for a par. But honestly, I'm pretty happy hitting the gap on this tee shot. Very tight, very technical, and if you kick left or right, gonna be punishing.
That really goes to show the mentality of the game. I'm excited to get par. He said, oh, I just fought back and get par.
I mean, I had a look and I airballed it, so that just kind of hurts your soul, you know? You want to at least catch some metal.
Okay.
I gotta say, I'm paying homage to Mr. Calvin Heimberg playing in my Nike Freeze today, so.
Congrats, Calvin.
Calvin, your most recent Texas State champion. He played some amazing golf this weekend. And go check me out in the commentary for the Disc Golf Network, actually Central Coast, because they'll be doing all the Silver Series this year. So go check out Central Coast. Silver event. Hole 5's 311 feet. This one bends slightly to the left. Kind of have this one center leaning tree here that you're gonna wanna navigate, whether you wanna play right or left of it. I think it doesn't really matter.
Whether you want to play right or left? Are you kidding me? That left is near.
Yeah, but
impossible.
I think if I'm pushing, I think ideally with the disc I'm going with, I'm just inside of it and I flip up through that skinny gap there.
Ooh,
I'm about to show y'all.
that's tricky.
So I think
Can
pushing
you make
it
happen?
pushing it right of it, you're just never gonna get back left to the basket, but you're gonna have yourself a nice look. So I think it's a matter of, do you give yourself a look or do you try to get yourself a park job / ace run?
Wow. You put it through that gap, just like you said. Holy
Hit both the
moly.
gaps. I told you guys. Had way too much height though, so it didn't really penetrate straight, but I still got through. Got ourselves a putt.
Good job. I don't really know what to throw, so I'm just gonna throw stuff that I know might go far, but could fade out fast. I'm gonna throw my wave.
Yeah, you've been putting some good turn on the disc. I feel like you can handle the faster disc.
You're the guy who sent this back to me. Thanks. Gotta
Charge.
get fired up.
Charging them up.
I'm gonna go for the left gap and just really hope this thing just dumps, but just gotta throw it hard enough. Look at Cardinal. Ugh. Hit it.
Wow. I should have stayed zoomed in.
That was awesome.
The forest fairies just thumped her on back out.
It pays to be nice to nature.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Gonna throw my harp again, but just really friggin' hard this time. As hard as I can. That's how Connor taught me when I was first.
I think you might want a little run up if you're going harp here. It's kind of long. Come take a look at it. Come step over.
There's no way it's that far.
It's pretty far.
Oh my God, that's really far.
Yeah, surprisingly far.
Should I use the Justice?
I think you should go compass here.
Compass? You're right.
Because while you need to get left, you need to go straight more than you need to go left.
Maybe my passion stands still?
Yeah.
Shout out to my hand-gifted Paige Pierce passion.
Big flex.
It's very pretty. After a little bit of scouting.
One more.
After a little bit of scouting, that thing is freaking far. So I am gonna do a run up actually. Man, really hung on to that one. But it's cool because that opens up the gap straight to the basket.
A little too much passion behind that throw, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I just wanted to throw it hard and good and I didn't. So now I'm just gonna throw this one hard and good. Maybe. Oh my God. Yeah. Man, looks like a part of me. Just kidding.
I say she's really bringing it today, y'all.
He's got game.
Oh.
Let's go, Troy Bolton.
All right, we're gonna get our little flip forward because I don't want to waste my time finding a mini marker. This inside or outside?
Probably right on the edge. I'll give it to you outside if you need a little extra oomph, but I don't think you're gonna be jumping too far.
I'll just be falling on my chest, but.
Second stab wound of the week. Just for some context, he fell on a putt that he committed to in Austin, so.
Yeah, I had a nice branch just like come right up under my ribs. And it looked like I got stabbed by the way the bruise and little wound was. I mean, I did get stabbed. Just not by a human, luckily. All right, I'm gonna try to just see if I can get the pop on it.
Ooh.
Oh, just shy.
That was really close.
That was it. Yeah.
Yes, good adjustment.
Oh, cool little jumping spider. My friend, come. Big leaps. Let's go.
What is that, another double?
No, you made it.
Player B made it.
She hike putts it for me.
See, this was my circle one putter all along. I knew it. There are no T signs here, but according to the first board when we walked in, hole 6 is a 240-foot par 3. Supposedly dead straight, but you course designers, I'm gonna need you to work on it because this thing is literally not dead straight. You can look at this tee pad and it's on the right. So make sure you throw something a little bit understable because it is downhill, and like I said, is on the right. Unless you go with a little forehand, then do whatever you want. Connor wants to go backhand faith here, but his forehand has just been so freaking crispy this week. He's got some new math he's been working out in his head.
New math. 3 levers, even if they're the same length as 2 levers, can create more speed.
So what he's saying here is using all 3 levers, his hand, his elbow, and his shoulder, to create that inertia so that he doesn't have to use as much power in his muscles. He's letting the disc do the work for him.
Yeah, because before I kind of played a little more stiff in the wrist, so I think there was some natural pullback as I came forward, but I think just really creating that pullback already, like Megan said, just gives you another lever, more speed, more velocity. Once again, you know, we're big science and math people.
All right, let's see it. 240 feet.
It's also been coming out cleaner, which has been really nice. Flying further and more stable. It's a good thing.
Ooh. Chains?
Just sawed it to kingdom come.
Mm.
See, the standstill still need, I don't know how to throw.
And that's why you don't listen to your competitors, guys, because they'll set you up for
I probably would have
failure.
aced it with my faith. Let's see.
He probably will. Get it in there. That was the one.
No ace, but solid. Either way.
No ace. Probably
I should
in the
birdie this
bullseye.
forehand or backhand though, so excuses.
Threw it kind of high, so it didn't dump how I wanted it to, but we made progress. I'm gonna try to be a funky monkey. Forehand. It's not my specialty, but you guys are gonna witness my growth on this channel if you keep watching. Maybe we can grow together.
I love the way she's been framing everything today. So positive, so just leaving room for improvement, always.
All right, who is she? All right, just gonna pretend I'm Holland Hanley here. Forehand wizard. If you guys are looking for any cool form tips from any pro, Holland Hanley's Instagram is chock full of them, and honestly I learn a lot from just watching those. So here we go. That's okay. Not that bad of a scramble, it's just this bush is so awkward.
Gotta go with like the Matteo high chest Annie spinny putt.
These baskets are kind of weird, and I've been finding myself having to putt at the bottom of the chains that are in the cage. Otherwise, I'll just sail it in the air. So.
Oh, good second putt, babe. Kind of had that stuff in her swing too, tickling her.
Running my legs.
All right, here's where that faith shot ended up. Let's use it to tap out for our par. Wow, awesome camera work.
That's why you always hand it off.
That's why I just throw the discs most of the time, but oh my gosh, look, we have a lizard friend.
Don't let
Can
it
I be
run.
as cool? Hole 7 is going to be our shortest hole yet. At 195 feet, we lasered it. The tee sign was a little bit wrong, so I don't know if the basket used to be longer and they moved it shorter, but looks like a good size gap for the distance. Playing dead straight, I think, is the best option, but if you really like a hyzer, I think it's definitely there. This right side gap and left side are pretty equal off the tee, but then there's a few more trees to deal with on the right side, so I think it's a great shot for that orange faith. See if we can hit the chains again. We need an ace, y'all. The channel's been aceless for too long. Drift right. Come back.
Ouch.
Tried to just get too cheeky and float it over there instead of just
Throwing it straight.
driving
like
it,
I
you know?
should've.
Driving it, yeah.
I would like to have my keystone here, but instead, just kidding. I would like to have my claymore, but my keystone is all I've got. They're the same color, so they gotta fly the same, right? Straight at it. I probably don't need this really big run up, but I'm gonna do it anyway. It was a really silly throw.
CTP.
Hole 7, going with the fuse. Maybe this one is the one. I want my keystone. I want my claymore, but I have not that.
If any of you found a scratched up pink colored claymore somewhere in the Austin area, I believe,
Somewhere.
with a little mini CO stamp on it and Megan's name on the back, we would love it back. We will give you a disc, maybe 3 if you return it.
And a nice, crisp high five via the internet.
Playing the fuse.
Dang it, hit it.
Drifting over the tree
Right in the
love.
same spot as my keystone. Got a nice 75 footer. Come on, make it. No, you always make those.
A lot of right side chains, and yeah, these Mach 5s they're tough. They're giving me a hard time today. Oh. I do a bad job watching the disc in real life and forgetting I'm the cameraman. Come on, you guys.
Another par. Par for the corner. Should have been a bird though.
I don't know. It was high right. I think a lot of baskets might catch that putt, but these ones, you know, you got to be low in the pocket if you really want to feel good about it.
Yeah. Hole 8 is 201 feet. Pretty much like a 25-degree turn down the fairway. Looks a little complicated, and for right-hand players, probably a forehand hole, unless you got a really crispy, understable backhand shot. But if you're a left-handed player, this one's probably your cup of tea, because you can probably smash this thing if you got the right disc. But I think the key here is to just stay on the right-hand side. That seems to be the bigger gap, and you can see the basket from here. So as long as you commit to your line, you should be able to get it there.
Yeah, I'm really liking this backhand turnover here. I think it's gonna have the best ground play probably for this hole. Unless, like Megan said, you can throw that little left-hand hyzer. But honestly, I feel like this right-hand backhand might be my preferred shot in this hole if I could be ambidextrous. I'm gonna go standstill because my last 200-foot shot was just out of sorts.
Gotta put a ton of anhyzer on this thing.
Or you use a beat crap disc like this and just touch Annie.
Touch Annie? We'll see. Touch of Annie's all you need. Go in there.
Oh, little kickback almost gave me the rebound ace. Man, it's a fun hole to throw. I really love those touch turnover backhands. I think it's a skill that I didn't really have early in my disc golf game. So as I've developed it, I've really fallen in love with that shot.
I'm going to do a standstill like Connor because I'm also a professional. And what he taught me is to line up my feet with the basket whenever I'm doing a throw-in. Might not be useful here, but what I'm gonna do is kind of like turn my body a little bit like I'm throwing a roller. We'll see where this goes. He's laughing at me. Just kidding. I'm gonna throw it flat at this pine tree, the little double pine tree, straight behind.
Megan, pures it. Park job?
What did I freaking say?
Let's go. She said standstill. That's my game, yo.
So I got really lucky here, and so did Connor, because what I failed to see on the T sign is that there's a huge ravine thing back here, so you can potentially roll up into some danger. Luckily, it's not that deep, so you might be able to have a comeback putt pretty easily, but...
I heard they got snakes here, though.
Got snakes. Lots of fun stuff in here.
Yeah, what a beautiful little green. Kind of your peninsula. The creek got a little baby trickle of water in it. Let's go look for some crawfish after Megan makes his putt.
That's the only time he'll call me by my government name, guys.
They allow seafood boils here, so.
Oh. Bummer.
She played it smart, not over pacing it. This one, if you know, get a little too aggressive and go long, the comebackers.
End up in jail back there.
Yeah, a lot of trees back there. See, look like my shot was gonna go down into this little ravine actually, or the creek. Very small ravine, but honestly, if I'm like a ant or something, this is like the Grand Canyon, and kicked right over to here. Not a bad place to be. And that one almost slid through the back. That's one of the dangers of the basketball putt, especially on these Mach 5s. You can get into these thin chains and hit the little ring here and then just whoop, right out the back.
Trampoline chains.
Not today, Junior. Oh, gotcha. When we were looking at the little course map before we started playing, we saw that hole 9 was gonna be the longest par 3. And it's a pretty tight gap. This one's gotta be the hardest par 3 to get the birdie on here. Very specific shot. You do kind of have another faux right side that, you know, it's there, but it definitely doesn't feel like it's gonna get you to the basket as much as if you hit this left side. A little bit of turn, let the disc fight out.
But it will reward a bad shot, probably.
Yeah, I think that right side is probably gonna be more forgiving than if you miss down the left here. But I think the birdie's gonna be harder to get. So because of that, I'm gonna take my Emerson Keith Team Series Opto X Explorer, run from a couple years ago, nice and flat. I've been liking this one recently. It's got good stability, but still pretty straight. I'm just gonna give it a little bit of turn down the left side gap. Hopefully it'll fight back, maybe even finish left.
Little low. Get some skip.
Wee bit low, and I scared some squirrels. Honestly, there's more squirrels than people out here by like tenfold, and that's kind of how we like to play disc golf sometimes, especially after a busy week playing Disc Golf Pro Tour event. Just get out here and remember that we just love being in the woods, enjoying nature, and throwing discs, trying to hit our lines.
My Conroe Riley diamonds. Check out that stamp. Thanks, Pirate Nate. Shout out. If you're looking for some custom work, Pirate Nate's got it all.
He does a lot of OTB's discs. He's done stuff for Paige Pierce and a lot of other players.
Missy Gannon.
There it is. I love that angle.
Threw it into the ground a little bit, but I'm in the middle of the fairway, so.
Low misses are always better than high misses, you guys, especially when the fairways are clean, but the rough is everything but.
So I took the Hope out of my bag. It's kind of what I want to throw here a little bit. Really, I just want my Claymore. I feel really lost without that guy. So I'm gonna take my Fuse instead.
I think this Fuse is ready for you to fall in love with it, and I think you will in time.
It was love at first sight, but sometimes we just gotta get to know each other, you know?
It's not all about the looks, y'all.
We've been watching a lot of Love is Blind lately, so.
Yeah, great pop.
Come on. It's all right.
A lot of good stuff there.
He screwed it up nicely, but still got about say a 90 footer or so.
Way too high, but the line was on it.
Close.
Maybe next time.
I luckily got through all this mess, which is nice because I'm about over the spiders. But now I've just got a little weird putt. I'm just gonna throw this one because it seems easier. It's a weird putt for me. Connor can make these guys, so I can too. No, that's okay. No! Cool. Yeah.
Hold that. Wow. We're cutting all
He's
those
a
up.
basketball star. I'm practicing that nose down, so it does that instead of. Maybe I should do nose up when I'm close.
I think it just depends on the angle and how much distance you got to get, because the nose down does drop in like you were saying there.
We are halfway through the course, and I am 7 up. I think I'm 7 up right now.
Oh my gosh! Oh, sinking sand.
What?
I'm in quicksand.
Feels like I am too.
That's all for the front 9, you guys. Huge shout out to Megan for coming out, showing us some throws and helping break down the course for us, showing us different lines, different ways to attack, and she's had some really thorough insights. I feel like it's been some good learning moments, and hopefully you guys have been listening. Don't forget to check out the back nine coming out soon. This course is only gonna get tighter and more wooded, so let's see if we can drop in some more highlights for you guys. And
maybe I can bring my score back down.
she's gonna do it.
And he is just gonna shank them all over. That's my prediction.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.